Happy Sunday, everyone. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day. Not too hot and all that good shit. Um, I'm gonna adjust this volume a little bit because I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. I'm gonna put the motherfucker all the way up. So I need you to really hear what I'm saying. What's up, man? Um, this is a response to you know what? This is a response to the shit that happens every year since I have been making videos. Every year, and I don't mean it's no disrespect to a few people that I got a lot of respect for, but unfortunately, you're gonna be friendly fire in everything I'm about to say. So for people like Hitman 313, Fantasy Football 7, Joe Rock, I want to apologize now because this has nothing to do with y'all personally, but this has everything to do with a lot of y'all fans and your franchise. So hear me out, and shit's gonna get real. And I'm glad you here, so stick around, Desert Eagle. What's up, Ken? Listen, now it ain't. Let's get through with the fucking obvious. All right. First of all, if you've been knowing me, you know me. Dallas Cowboys, all day, every fucking day. But now I'm here to defend. What's up, y'all? I'm here to defend the NFL champions. I am a representative of the five-time world champion Dallas Cowboys. 71, 77, 92, 93, 95. Okay? Now, one of my first games in my life that I love to always bring up is the fact that I was damn near 3 years old in my mom's arms, in her arms, in New Orleans, Louisiana, when we beat the Denver Broncos. And I don't remember, but I've seen pictures and I went by my uncle and her word. Now, 66, 67. This is when all of this started. Okay. Now, I make fun of dudes who won teams that won NFL championships back in the day, whatever the fuck. But let me say this: you can ring check whoever the hell you want when you want. Rings don't get old. I don't remember exactly how Steve Young put it, but one thing that he did say after he beat the San Diego Chargers in the Super Bowl, he said, "You can never take this from me." And I remember that. Now, I don't like the 49ers, but the 49ers are one of the greatest franchises in all of professional sports. You can't take that from them because they want to ring check you. We all have earned the right to ring check if need be. Some of you, what I've noticed with a lot of you ringless motherfuckers is y'all suffer from Lombardi jealousy, championship envy. You know, I'm proud as a proud representative of the only division with all Super Bowls. I don't give a fuck about the washed up poker holes and when the last time they won. I don't give a shit that the Giants are the only, was the only NFC East team before the Eagles to get that shit in this era. I don't care that the Eagles got one. I don't give a fuck that the Patriots got six, that the Steelers got six, that the fucking Baltimore Ravens. Listen, understand this, Atlanta Falcons. You the greatest choke job in all of professional sports history. Okay? Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas was number one. Okay? North Carolina versus Michigan. was number two. You frog all of that. Now, don't get mad. I don't give a shit if the Washington Redskins don't win a game for the next 4 years. Joe Theismann, Dexter Manley, and them boys, Art Monk, and them boys, those are champions. You hear me? Champions. Championship franchise. I don't give a fuck if Carson Wentz don't ever win a Super Bowl ever again. Champion. You understand what I'm saying? World champion team. The banner is there for a reason. I ask you, I no, honestly, I don't sympathize, I don't emphasize, I don't do none of that. I laugh at you because all you got are regular season wins. Mac May said it best. You stack wins in the regular season to get to the playoffs, to get to a conference championship game, to get to the Super Bowl. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at Tyson or Deshaun Parks because you didn't get the job done. Because Bow Wow was prematurely celebrating. Don't get mad at us. That's not our fault. You know what I mean? May I suggest you Cleveland Browns and Atlanta Falcons and was it Tennessee Titans? You motherfuckers can't get mad, man. Rings don't get old. The Chiefs haven't won since the 60s, right? Neither have the Jets. Them rings ain't old. I don't give a fuck how old the rings, the style of them is old and dated. Who gives a shit? It's still a ring. Jewelry is jewelry. We don't play this game for fantasy football numbers. We don't play this game for ESPN highlights. We play this game to get the Vince Lombardi trophy. Getting that shit is hard. You're running a gauntlet. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get mad because your franchise, some dude had a motherfucking Atlanta Hawks logo and was trying to debate with me. I thought that was the dumbest shit in the world. You're an Atlanta Hawks fan, bruh. Your whole life is failure. And don't blame me. Don't blame other fans. Blame your mama. Blame your daddy. Blame your life. You're the one who sat in front of a television that picked up a Sports Illustrated. Some of you millennial kids clickety clack. That's your fault for falling in love with that team that will do nothing but get you one player per every 5 years and do nothing but maybe get you a playoff run and do nothing if they get the Super Bowl. Carolina will never win a Super Bowl. Atlanta will never win. Never. You hear me? Never win. We're going to put it out there. You're living in misery your whole life. You'll never do what the Saints did. You'll never do what the Bucks did. That in itself is another story. But you'll never do it. There's teams that have that started, rebuilt, went to the postseason, went down, rebuilt. Let's look at the Eagles. The Eagles, use them as an example. You know how many times we went through this cycle with the Philadelphia Eagles and wiggle, build up, get good, break down, rebuild, break down, rebuild, and we all laughed at them. I tell you, when the clock was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the confetti was dropping, I honestly thought some shit was gonna happen to where they was gonna restart the clock and make them niggas get back on the sideline, sweep with the confetti, come back out, and let Brady win that shit. I did. And when the Eagles were hoisting the shit, I was like, holy shit. I wasn't even mad at them. I was like, you know what? I thought about the fans. I'm like, damn, man. I mean, the only thing I didn't agree with was the horse shit part of it. There was a video of some dude eating horse shit. I was like, nah, that's fucked up. But at the end of the day, if Desert Eagle died right now, you know what he got to see? If Lord Brunson died right now, you know what they got to see? So I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at them thinking that they're going to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I can't get mad at the 6-time world champion New England Patriots. I don't get mad at champions. We just sit at different tables. You understand what I'm saying? Like real shit. There's only 2 6 world champion teams, and they both in the AFC. Over here in the NFC, man, I'm not mad at no champion. If you get that shit, you hoist that shit, you proud of that shit. Nobody can take that from you. Man, if you want a ring check a nigga, especially a no ring ass team, listen, when you go, I say this all the time, feel good about being a champion. I don't give a shit how old them rings are, man. I don't care, man. Dallas haven't been to a Super Bowl since 1995. I will talk and flame your ass like Dallas just won it this year. On God, nigga. Because that's how I feel. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan. And no, I didn't jump on this team when they won Super Bowls in the 90s. This is lifelong. I'm a grown-ass man. I remember Dwight Clark breaking our heart. I remember the Washington Redskins breaking our heart. I remember getting to NFC Championship, losing to the Eagles. I remember this shit. Nobody can't tell me shit. Now you think of the time span between 1977 and 1992. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like it happened again. We had to go through a whole lot of misery. Look at it now. Look at 1996 is when that game was played to present time. And what do they tell Kyle? It's been 23 years. It's been 23 years. And I mean, seriously. So if we want to ring check about 5, we can do it. If the Eagles want, no. What did this nigga say? What did Sports Live say? He said, if you won in the last 2 years, it's only no. See, that's what a person who's never won a title thinks. He thinks title retarded. He thinks Lombardi goofy. I can't relate to that. McMahon was very nice about it, very subtle, and I appreciate and respect that. And here, man, fuck all you loser ass motherfuckers that ain't got no rings. Real shit. Fuck y'all teams. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all as individuals, but man, it ain't my fault y'all team trash. It ain't my fault y'all franchise trash. Hey man, what do y'all go see when y'all go visit? Some of y'all shouldn't even be allowed to have stadium tours. Cause what do you see? Can you imagine walking through the halls of Atlanta Falcon football and just seeing dirty birds and that shit, but you ain't got no trophy? You ain't got no jewels? Think about all the history that the Philadelphia Eagles got. Think about all the history from Norm Van Brocklin before that all the way till now. At the end of the shit, they look at that shit and go, yup, we did that. Hell yeah, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City Chiefs, everything they did, everything. They see that trophy. Yeah, we did that. Look at the misery that the New York Jets have been going through all the way since Joe Namath. Think of it now. The last good memory they got is Joe Namath drunk on Monday Night Football. I love to kiss you. Who cares about the team struggling? You know what I mean? But think about it. Ring. I ain't mad at no team that got a ring. I know why everybody hate Dallas, and I know why people don't want Dallas to get back. You hear me? I understand how this shit works. But at the end of the day, do not think 1 minute I won't tell your ass. I will ring check a motherfucker in a heartbeat. Everybody different. I'm proud of that shit. Shit, I done seen a couple of them parades. I done been to a couple of them motherfuckers. So hell yeah. Sorry, I ain't on this shit crying. The real shit. You'll never catch me crying because we done choked. No matter what. I laugh at people like Sports Live, the ATL, Sleeta, whatever you want to call it. So 50 years old. His team is just like his life. It's nothing but a failure. You should kill yourself. You're a waste of space. There's a kid born at Grady Memorial that need that oxygen more than you. And that's how I feel. And it's the honest truth. and you can't get mad at look at the greatness. Let's go through some greatness, right? I'm gonna pull you in on some greatness. I love the game. Anybody ever want to talk to me about some football? We can talk. Just because I sit here and talk, I'm gonna pull you in some greatness right quick. You know what I'm saying? Roger Craig. I'm gonna throw a name out. Roger Craig. Ronnie Lott. You know what I mean? John Taylor. Greatness. You know what I mean? Greatness. Montana. Greatness. Rice. Greatness. John Stallworth. Greatness. Lynn Swann. Greatness. L.C. Greenwood. Greatness. Just greatness. You know what I'm saying? Bart Starr. You know what I'm saying? Greatness. What? Len Dawson. Greatness. You know what I'm saying? Greatness. O.J. Anderson. Lawrence Taylor. You know what I mean? Greatness. Dexter Manley. Greatness. Charles Mann. Greatness. Greatness. The Fun Bunch. Greatness. Greatness. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at a Tom Brady. You can't get mad at a Teddy Bruschi. Can't get mad at a Ray Lewis. Can't get mad at a big game Torrey Holt. You can't get mad at that shit. That's greatness. That's greatness. Brett Favre, greatness. All right? Who gives a fuck about Stan Humphries? let's keep it up. Who gives a fuck about a Stan Humphries? Who gives a fuck about a Matty Ice? Julio Jones. I'll say it. Who cares? Who? Nigga, Billy White Shoes Johnson was the first Julio Jones. Who cares but a fucking fantasy football fan and a fucking fan of that team? I watched Julio, game on the line, in the link, ball right through his hands. That right there, that game at the link, went right to the goal line, right through his hands. That is the Atlanta Falcons established 1966 forever. Not just that Super Bowl. That just lets you know, it solidifies you as a fucking failure franchise, as a go nowhere, as a bridesmaid. Second place is a first place loser. You are the drunk bridesmaid that can't get a man, that gets fucked in her dress at the bride's wedding and don't get the call back. It might get pregnant and have to go get an abortion because the dude wants nothing to do with you. He was just a backseat back shot. And for any man that has witnessed his team win a Lombardi, to any man that is a part of a championship franchise, no matter what they say to you, you be proud to tell them, so, where's your ring? I don't give a fuck you lose game 50-0. Yeah, we won. We owned y'all. We won the last 10 out of 12 with y'all. So, where's your ring? What time's the parade? Call me. Let me know when the parade. At the end of the parade, at the end of the block, are they going to give y'all a ceremony for that? No. Absolutely fucking not. I'll be damned if I'm finna have some Atlanta Falcons, some Cleveland Brown, Tennessee Titans, Houston Oilers, Jacksonville Jack-Off Jaguar. It'd be a cold day in hell before I let a San Diego, LA Charger ass nigga say anything to me about a ring. Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings. You don't deserve. You can't even get to the kiddie table in the fucking Lombardi class. How dare you open your mouth? I told G Simp in a hangout, I have a no fail cunt rule. Only limited dudes that I talk to, Air Reeves, Joe Rock, my nigga Fantasy Football, I talk to a limited amount. My boy Sean J, we can have a conversation right now. Right now. They can call my jack right now. They can walk to my house. We'd have a conversation right now off top. But do you think I'm going to sit down with Sleeta or G Simple, the cake boy, and have a convo? Have this motherfucker tell me about some fucking player that's an alcoholic? Nigga, you must be out your goddamn fucking mind. ring check, bitch. You don't like it? Kiss my motherfucking ass. I ain't afraid to say ring check, and neither should anybody. That's what this is about. This just show you the difference between a fan and a fake fan. Or as I say, some of y'all are TV fans, because if you walk through the halls and you seen all that history, I don't give a fuck your shit on reel to reel, VHS, 8-track tape, fucking Betamax, Blu-ray disc. Who gives a shit? If you know at the end of any of this shit that your team has copped that Lombardi, man, you better, man, I swear, man, you niggas ain't proud, you ain't a real fan. You better be, man, for you fucking Joe Montana, Troy Aikmans, Tom Brady's, Bart Starrs, Kurt Warner's, don't you ever in your life feel like a Steve McNair, a Matty Ice. You got to be fucking kidding me, bruh. Don't you ever let a nigga tell you can't ring check. Don't you ever, especially some 50-year-old man that's damn near in his 60s that will never see nothing but fucking canned goods in grocery bags, that will never see this. Don't you ever argue with a man or have a debate with a man that is so desperate for a championship, he celebrates a soccer title. Don't do that. I make fun of the New Orleans Saints, but the New Orleans Saints got a Lombardi. I make fun of the, don't ever argue with a man that there are other teams that will never exist ever again. There will never be a Baltimore Colts. There will never be a St. Louis Rams. That shit is as dead as Delhi and the St. Lunatics. Don't you ever, that's as dead as everybody at the club getting tipsy. Don't you ever argue with a nigga that can't even get a ring over teams that don't even exist that got rings. Makes no sense. It makes zero sense. Real shit. Motherfuckers got championship envy. They Lombardi thirsty, man. They got that they got that title envy, bro. I swear to God, man. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of, bro. I didn't see all 5, but I know I seen 3, and I witnessed 2. 3 NFC championship games. Can't tell me shit. Like I always tell a nigga in a heartbeat, if I died right now, I go to my grave knowing I witnessed the Cowboys do it. And let's be honest here, the way the Cowboys are built, they might be going to Miami. Where is the Atlanta Falcons going? Where's the Detroit Lions going? I mean, come on, man. When's the last time you believed that the Cleveland Browns was going to have a good team? Some of y'all weren't even born yet. And Cleveland will probably have a better record than the Atlanta Falcons. So, basically, Cleveland has a better chance at going to Miami than the Falcons, than the Carolina Panthers. I can't relate, bruh. I'm not lying, man. I can't relate. I can't relate to these losers, bruh. I don't give a fuck how many times they done beat Dallas. I don't care. We're helping you out. It's the equivalent of feeding the homeless. It is that serious to me. Letting you be, and you hear what I just said. Letting you win is the equivalent of feeding the homeless. Hey, somebody got to do it. Don't ever let these dudes tell you can't shine, bro. Dusty. As Mac Main said it, he said it best. Mac Main had one of the best shit, and I agree. I think Campbell said one of the best quotes I heard. Like, that shit gotta be, he gotta be rewarded for that shit. Mac Main said, he said, you call our ring dusty, at least we got the rags to wipe our rings off. Woo! Shout out to Mac Main for that one. If that ain't the realest shit, let me just add something on that shit. Not only do we got the rag, we got the polish to shine them bitches and make them motherfuckers glistening. While you niggas sitting over here and the only ring you get is ring around the collar and a ring around your toilet from all the vomit, from all the hate coming out your shit box mouth, nigga. So, my advice to you ringless motherfuckers is this. Pray your franchise put together an ensemble that can at least make you feel good about yourself and get the job done. It took the Chicago Bears, what, 100 years? But they got the job done. I read at one point, it took the Red Sox 80 years to get the job done. There's some teams that ain't been to it's some motherfucking teams. Come on, man. Like real shit. Wasn't it like the NCAA? Wasn't that like the two teams who went against each other this year? Wasn't they both their first times? What like was it? Texas Tech and Virginia? The battle of the first timers? Somebody got their cherry popped. Listen, it happens to when you build greatness and you look at your team, you go, and you ain't just talking shit to talk shit. When you can actually look at your team and go, wow, I think we got something. I think we got something. That'll let you know right then and there. But if you make these videos and you just know you just sticking your chest out to say shit, but as soon as you turn it off and you go, man, oh no, man, I'm just repping my team. I just rep my team, man. You ain't shit, bro. Let's be honest. And this Mac Main had a great video, and I know Sleeta, oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see who was gonna dance. Well, you know what? You had to just we had to just sometimes look at the shit that we step on sometimes, and just you have to do that. Somewhere in the world there's a child in a cage in a basement, locked up, fucked up. But sometimes they come down, the people who got that retard in the basement, that dog outside that they really don't take care of, but sometimes they just got to come out there and they have to just sit a bowl of water and throw some food out there. That's pretty much what I'm doing now. Sometimes I just have to go down in the basement and I just have to kick the cage to let this little retarded motherfucker let him know we got the power. We run this shit. We've been running this shit. And ain't nothing gonna change. And every now and then, we like to give you motherfuckers what I like to refer to, and Deshaun Park to tell you, I call it Make-A-Wish Foundation wins. Kind of bring balance a little bit. Because, everybody can't sit at the tables. They gotta be outside, close to the dog shit and piss to eat. You can't come inside. You can't cross the bridge over the moat into the castle of greatness and gods and generals. You can't. You're a gesture. You're Lord and snake shit. And that's how I feel. So for all y'all that got the 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 ring, 4 rings, 5 rings, 6 rings, salute to y'all. And congratulations. And to all you other pissants and peasants, may I suggest you pray your team steps their game up instead of staying flat or mediocre. You don't get beat by a team. Turn around and have the team come to your house and win the Lombardi. Because that's their way of going, we own you, we don't care about you, and no matter what you do in your future, who cares? Because you are a bridesmaid. Bend over, take the dick, get out of my face. Step your game up. That's a whole lot of you peasants. You play Dallas and I hear you. Well, in the last 5 out of 6 meetings we won. We own you. We own you. But then when somebody go, what about the all-time record? Oh, we don't want to talk about that. That's old. That's old news. What's next? You're going to bring up your rings? Yes. We can also bring up Deion Sanders, who went to 2 teams to give them 5 world championships. And when he was on your team, all he was a Jerry Curl nigga that took money coming out of Florida State in a video called Too Legit to Quit. And then when in his video, he was just in it. From a West Coast nigga named Hammer. Oh, that's why he still had Andre Rison. Oh, my God. He couldn't even keep his bitch in check. She burned his house down. I mean... No, I used to pick on the Eagles about Reggie White. I did. I picked on them about. I used to pick on them all the time about Reggie White. But you can't say shit now. They got a ring. Seriously. Why am I not so hard on the Jets? They got a ring. Like seriously. The LA Rams don't have a ring. The St. Louis Rams got a ring. and there ain't no franchise there no more. See, Baltimore had the Colts ring. Those Colts went to Cleveland, started the Browns. The Ravens, two rings. So I don't really give them a hard time. If you sit at the circle of champions, I don't really fuck with you. I'm very light with you because I respect you. Because you know what it's like to climb above everyone and to hoist that Lombardi. That's why Cowboy fans get so upset because we know we want to get back. We trying to get back. And motherfuckers is hoping, wishing, and praying. Other motherfuckers are hoping, wishing, and praying on better seasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stretch this out. I just got on this shit to really just tell everybody, ring check, ring check. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If Chief Urag got on her ring check, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I mean, seriously. I wouldn't care. I would not care. Like, seriously. She's got a ring. It's just, it's hard. I can't relate to the rings, bro. I can't, man. I've never listened. I told this story many a times. Many of fucking times. I was in Fulton County Stadium with my pops. Right? Watching the Dallas Cowboys. And I was a young dude watching the Dallas Cowboys against the Atlanta Falcons at Fulton County Stadium. And I looked over at my dad. I was like, Dad, you know, I see the Cowboys. That's our team. Yeah. And I was like, who's those guys? And they were all in that red. And he was like, oh, that's the Falcons. And how he was said it was just so nonchalant. Brush them off. It's the Falcons. Really? And I mean he said it with humor and absolutely zero respect. Nah, that's just the Falcons. Now you think about this. The Atlanta Falcons had Fulton County Stadium, the Georgia Dome, and now the Mercedes-Benz Dome. That's 3 stadiums in 40 years. 0 Lombardis. And you wonder why they jealous? Second place is a first place loser. Carry this in life. You don't ever want to be second place. You strive to perfection. Perfection is to get first in everything you do, whether it's your job, whether it's your children, everything you do. You do not want to be a second place motherfucker because in the NFL, all you get is you tried. And your championship shirts end up in Africa somewhere or some Yemen or some battle-torn country for refugees to wear. That's it. That's all. Ring check, ring check, ring check. And don't let none of this distract you from the fact that the Atlanta Falcons pull one of the worst choke jobs in all of professional sports. So they're a little traumatized and hurt. So this is that part where you should play Sarah McLachlan's I Will Remember You song because for one Lombardi, one Vince Lombardi trophy, you will heal the pain of an Atlanta Falcon fan. He will drop his bags at the local grocery store, give you another video that a lot of y'all didn't see, cry, and celebrate. Nah, it's too fun to laugh at the losers. Fuck them.